want to say what a wonderful thing it is for me to be here today to get to say a few words about Pastor and Mrs. Newsom, and to be able to speak for the Sudanese community. Over the past 7 years, as I've gotten to know many of you and worked with many of you in different ways, you've come to mean so much to me, and the relationship that we share between your church and First Pres in Hendersonville is one that we love and want to continue and want to last through the years. To Pastor Newsom and Mrs. Newsom, I want to thank you for your years of friendship, for showing me what a real church is, for showing me what real love and devotion and care and sacrifice is. You've accomplished so much and done so much in the time that you've been there. And I know it's hard for those in the community to have to say goodbye, but I also know that there's a lot of excitement in what the future holds for you. I can't wait to see what that will be, and I know many will be listening to know what you have done. Again, your friendship over the years has meant so much, and I wish you all of God's greatest blessings, and I'm real hopeful that I'll be able to see you still, and looking forward to maybe sometime with Mrs. Newsom and the sewing classes. So many things that you all have done and been a part of, and thank you for letting me just be a little tiny bit of that with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so touching. And other than line, group of them, Anderson Bill, and a group of them, Tkai commander, the Namor Ritua, Jelly Maran, the Kodai for the tail long, and the other market. Let us do some better like the line, long, the God of the life, the way you, the way you, a woman who knew about the content of the video Maran, the Guru, thank you so much, Brenda. One more person, take a minute. Good luck.
Yeah, and then first of all, I would like to thank Pastor Newsom and I worked very hard to come and to join you, Pastor Newsom. I know it's a hard work for you and also for us. And then when the time comes today for you to leave us, and then I like to say one word that you done. Last time, what I want to share before I say my last word to you, and I want to share with the people. When I was in school, when I was doing my master's degree, I choose Pastor Newsom when the purpose asked to me, choose the person that you think he done the very good thing, he's a community leader, that you think he done a very good job in your life that support the community. And I choose Pastor Newsom. When I choose him, because the community I know, as a part of South Sudanese, and the way he brought that community up, and the way he's at today, you will see Pastor Newsom has done a good thing. Here's a few things that I want to share, if you will excuse me. When I interviewed Pastor Newsom, I will give you just a few things that in his background, let me just read it. In his background, some people are practicals and some are actors. Reverend Newsom, after accommodating several times, was of academy, but professional achievement. Newsom, he was working hard every day and every night to tirelessly for Sudanese Presbyterian Church in Gallatin, Tennessee. It's likely, especially the Sudanese Newer community here. Reverend succeed in opening communication among different people and different culture, religious and different backgrounds, particularly those who may not otherwise have a forum in which explore not just their differences but their similarity. Reverend was born in Memphis, Tennessee, and he has one brother who is a dentist. Maybe I don't know if it is him. Oh, okay. Okay. He was a dentist. He was married. They have 2 children. They have 2 children. I don't know if those 2 children are here today. Can you stand up? And 5 grandchildren, and they are all living in Memphis, Tennessee. He attended the Memphis High School, and later he went to college. He finished his master's degree in PhD. Okay, let me come to the because I was rushing here. Okay. In community action, let me just come to the community because I was not a part of the program, but sometimes they give me just a few minutes because I was rushing here. So in community activity, Pastor Newsom also was executive director in AWP, where he's a very member of American Legion. After he is veteran in American Legion, after in military challenge in association. He is active in the organization of 100 black men in Middle Tennessee. Those organizations help young black people for scholarship and reverse officer association. Newsom is a current member of Middle Tennessee Presbyterian Church, and he's also entrepreneur for 10 years with a different. Actually, Newsom also has a different job. So when you see him, sometimes he sells clothes and all this, so you can see he does not himself. Here's the question on my interview for him. When I asked him that Pastor Newsom, so what you done that changed our community because of you? My first question when I asked him that Pastor Newsom, what you done as a good leader to this community change because of you? Newsom said the need always been there, but it is not really been recognized. I have given you a hope more than service. I give you encouragement. I encourage people to depend on others who do their better way, especially financial. Take our church as an example. I get this church is unorganized, and I have been working very hard to train people so that if I leave, they can take a lead for themselves. For themselves. And then this one is going on. So, okay, another one, I asked you that Pastor Newsom, what motivated you to work with Sudanese, or what motivated you to do this job? Here is what he said. All my life, I've been working very hard. I've been working with the people. Everything I have done comes from my background. I have a lot of encouragement from my family, from my pastoral post, and from my government service, and so on and so on. So, I asked Dr. Pastor Newsom about what is your obstacle that you see, the obstacle that you see that prevent everything to go smoothly, whether from harm, and this is a very important point while I'm here now. Guess what he said? Here is it. Pastor Newsom saying, leaders need to have intellectual, honestly, to see that what worked in the past either may not be relevant in the future or may not be longer differential them. People have resist change. I invest on the people and I have worked hard for them, but the process of transformation needs to hold people, supply chain. I encourage people to work as a team. Look where Pastor Newsom tells us, and this is challenge for us. I need all people to work as a team.
okay, to look inside themselves to find answers by themselves for any differences they have. I hope one day people will realize that the fact that working together is the best way to overcome difference, and I will give them a potential. People hurt it themselves when they are falling apart. People are hurting themselves when they are falling apart. Okay? And okay, because they fail to work together or to solve the problem. So you can't judge this thing. So Pastor Newton telling us that when you see a small group like Sudanese like this, and they fail to come together to build one church or to form one organization, those are obstacles. You see that maybe we are still at that level today because of the lack of unity. That's what he tried to say here. And this is a problem. So if Pastor Newton lived today, and Mr. Newton, it is our responsibility and our challenge that we as Sudanese, we need to go forward and appreciate what Pastor Newton. Pastor Newton also, what he done to us, when he went to Africa, he carried the Church of the God and also the Church of the community. Pastor Newton, so I'm very glad to see you with us, but sometimes I'm not glad, to see you living. Not only to display people with you, but also for you to see. And I wish you a hope and happiness, but please don't forget us. We will remember you, but remember us sometimes. Thank you very much.
Give them a hand, please. Thank you so much.